Hi. Good evening. Good evening. Destiny is here. Being happy. That's my music. It's my beat for today. I'm on upbeat today. All right, girl. Love it, girl. I'm loving me. I'm loving Destiny. Good evening. I'm here because I want to share something that means a whole lot to me. That it's become like my signature. And I remember coming toward the end of last year, December 2018, I had friends that were preparing themselves to walk into the new year with their New Year resolutions. And so I had a few friends come to me and said, "Hey girl, what's your resolution going to be this year?" Now I have grown so much in these last few years of my life after I had been awakened in my spiritual journey. I did not believe in this resolution that people so lightly, it's so likely set out and say, "I'm going to do this, I'm changing this, I'm changing that." And then within a few months later or a few weeks later or whatever, then they back doing the same thing. They have forgot about everything they have said that they were going to set out to do. And I said, "No, I don't want to do that. I don't believe in that." I said, that's not me anymore. If I'm going to do something, it's going to have to be something that I know that it resonates with me, that it's a part of me and who I am. And as I thought on that, then in my soul just spoke out and said, "Destiny, you don't need but one word." And I said, "One word?" I was like, "Okay, one word. Okay, give me that one word. Becoming." I said, "Okay, becoming. Okay, becoming." So I had to think on it for a while, and I thought on it, and I was like, I like that. I like becoming. And then it began to expound upon it more, and my gut intuition began to give me some knowledge of what was in me. And I was like, okay, I can deal with that. Now, and I thought about it, and this is what I took from it. I don't want to become. Because when you become, that means that you're you have arrived at a place where you are selling. You have arrived at a place where you are comfortable living at. And you have arrived at a place where now that you don't think that you need to grow anymore, that you don't need to advance or move to another level. I don't want to just become, because it seems like when I become, that means now I'm stagnant and I have settled. I'm comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable in one place. So when I thought about it and it's becoming, that means I'm always evolving, I'm always growing into my higher good. I'm always advancing. I'm always moving forward. I'm not standing still. I'm always looking for the next higher level to move in. I am becoming. I'm growing. I'm constantly continuing to grow every single day of my life. I am evolving. I'm getting out there and I'm doing things, and I'm not just selling for this or that. I'm looking for the next higher level that I can move into. So that one word is becoming. I love it. And that is a word that I set out for the new year of January 2019. And I put that word out there and I said, that is my word for 2019 and beyond. I love becoming. Now the funniest thing about this, now I got this word in December 2018. And I began to use that word, and I wrote an article about becoming my greater and better version of myself for 2019 and beyond. And after I got that word, I had started using it, wrote the article on it. Like I said, I wrote the article December 30th, 2018. Nobody knew about that word but me. I didn't share it with anyone. Definitely didn't share it with my job or my supervisor. And then in February, we had a meeting. And so she went around the room and she asked all the employees, come up with one word that would define yourself. One word that you can live by. That one word. And I knew already, I had already had that word. I already had that word since December 2018. And I said, I know my word. And so that was just like confirmation. That was like confirmation because I already knew that all it took was that one word. And you make that one word become you. Make that one word become your divine self. And you live by that one word. And my one word was becoming. And let me show you. She made bracelets for everybody who chose the word. Let me see if you can get a good shot of that. My word is becoming. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to get it up here real close. That's my word. She made us our bracelets. And that was my word. Becoming. See that? See that? Yep. And these are our little bracelets. And everybody had to choose their word. Well, I already had mine, so that was my word. And I just don't know if you can get it, but get it close. Get it close. There you go. Anyway. So I knew then that was a confirmation. And like I said, I only teach by experiences and things that I go through and things that the Creator gives to me, things that resonate within me, and things that my gut intuition pours out at me. So I knew I was on the right path. Becoming. I am evolving. I am growing daily into my higher and better self. I'm growing into my greater good, my higher good. I'm always looking for the next higher level. I don't just settle. So I am spontaneous. You never know what to expect from me, because I'm not going to settle for what I did yesterday or the day before or the day before that. I'm always looking for something greater. So let me share with you some of the things that I wrote on my word. And I'm going to read it off my little notes here. Oh, so happy Saturday, guys. Don't pay no attention to me. Matter of fact, this is Saturday. This is April 27th, 2019. And Destiny is on her happy sway today. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying myself. I'm happy. And I'm not doing my inner child healing journey series today. I want to be on a more happy note. You know, I want to bring in a little suave. No, I just want to be happy. I am happy, but I just want y'all to see Destiny, the happy side of Destiny, the laughing side. The side where she's not always serious. Ain't nothing wrong with being serious, but sometimes we have to relax and go with the flow. Let me read out to you what I wrote. December 30th, 2018. This is the word that my soul consciousness gave to me as people was coming to me and said, girl, New Year Eve is coming soon. The New Year is coming in, and what is your resolution going to be? What you gonna set out for your goals this year? I was like, I don't do that. I don't do New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or whatever they want to call it, resolutions. I said, I don't want to just do something and find myself out there like everybody else, forgetting what I have made a vow to do and then end up like not doing it and going back to the same old way. I don't want to go back. I want to keep moving forward. And so within me, my soul consciousness gave me that word, becoming. So I'm going to read you what I wrote. Becoming a greater and better version of myself for 2019 and beyond. Okay? Number 1, just show up. Say I want to run a marathon, but I have no prior experience. The first step is lacing up my shoes, hitting the pavement. Even if I only make it a half a mile on my first training run, I'll be about 2% closer to my ultimate goal than if I didn't put any work in it at all. So, show up. Number 2, start from the beginning. I don't just happen to stumble upon the best version of myself. I need to start from the beginning, and then I need to take a high number of small steps in order to become what I envision. Just don't jump out there and with this great big leap. Test the grounds. Test your boundaries at first. Start out small. Build on it until you find what's comfortable for you. And to keep adding to that, okay? You got to have a vision. Set that vision. Start from the beginning. Don't jump out there and say, okay, I'm in the middle of it. Or jump at the end. You always got to start from the beginning, and you got to build every day. Add little pieces, or little bricks, or little whatever every day, because you're building your foundation. Your vision is growing. Number 3, recognize that the best version of myself should be my vision and not nobody else. I can't be you, you cannot be me. I cannot live your life, and you definitely won't live mine. So make your vision you. It's you. It's your vision. It's your goal. It's who you are. It's nobody else's. So don't waste energy trying to live up to what anybody else wants you to be. I am a be me. You have to also become a be me. So recognize that the best version of myself, I shall live my vision for myself and for nobody else. Number 4, stop looking for tricks. What are you looking for? You don't need a trick. You don't need nothing to turn you over. There is no miraculous shortcuts to the better version of yourself. So stop trying to hop over and get to the quick route out and still mess up, and you still don't do the completion of who you are meant to be. You're taking shortcuts. You're going to miss the very vital part of who you really are. And then you're going to still come up fake. Is that what you want to do? Be authentic. Don't turn tricks to try to get there in a quick and a fast hurry, because you'll mess up. There is only one true me, and there is only one true you. So I look within myself. I just look within myself, and I find everything that I need. I encourage you to do the same. Number 5, don't sweat the details. Don't get all frustrated, all aggravated. Don't get all swell up in your head. It's too much and I can't do this. If you said you can't, you can't. But you put your mindset that I can do all things. Ain't nothing in this world can stop me. I am unstoppable. Then you won't quit. You don't have to sweat the little details, because you know that you can do anything that you already put your mind to. So make sure that you're moving in the right and the general direction, that your purpose is guiding you, that your gut intuition is pulling you, because your gut intuition will never lie. Let me tell you about me. I probably don't have the knowledge that I need today to know the shortest path to my happiness 5 years from today. But I probably will have some idea about how to move in that direction. So what I do, I take those steps that I know that is laid out in front of me for the right now, for this moment, because I'm living in the moment. And then I had to get myself up there, and I had to align myself with the universe, because I am becoming. And I'm allowing myself to be evolved. So I'm allowing myself to move from this point into my next level. I am lining myself. So you got to line yourself. Connect with the universe. Don't sweat all the little details. You just trust the gut intuition. It will guide you. Number 6. Recognize the opportunity is at hand. You got to be paying attention. You got to be knowing what's out there. You got to be knowing what's in front of you. You got to know what's behind your back, what's standing in front of you, what's on the side of you. You got to know every little thing that's going on around your life. You got to pay attention. Pay attention. Recognize that when the opportunity steps up, you step up and you address it. And you welcome that opportunity. It could be your very last chance to be your greater and better version. Or to represent yourself as being who you are, your authentic self. The internet has fundamentally changed everything. Previously, knowledge was locked in the minds of industry experts and in the pages of books. Anything that you needed, you can go to the library. You can go into a book and you can pull it up and you can find out everything that you need to know. But now the internet has changed all that. All you got to do is go on the internet, go online, push buttons, pull up this information. Google tells you everything. You can Google anything that you want to know. It right at your fingertips. I think now the industry today, the online internet and all that, is practically putting the library out of business. So, it's easier than ever to learn new skills. It's easier than ever to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom. It's easy now to access information. It's out there. If you're not getting the information and knowledge out there because you're lazy, you're not recognizing that the opportunity is at hand. You're not recognizing that it's standing in front of you. It's there for a reason. Use it. Delve into it and find out what it's trying to tell you. And then make something happen. Create something. Do your own research. Go through the media and through the internet and search and search. Do your own inner search. Do your own research. And don't rely on everybody to bring you what you're looking for, because you can do that for yourself. Number 7, writing out my thoughts. And I have always written out my thoughts. Like I said, I have thoughts always bouncing off my head all the time, ever since I was a little child, ever since I was a kid. I write articles, I write poems, I have written books, and I haven't had them published, but I got books I should be ashamed. Sitting in my closet, I have written books, and I never have published them. But I got thoughts, they're on paper. I needed to get them off of the paper and started writing them and putting them in a publishing company or a publishing house, so I can share all the wisdom and knowledge that my whole life that the Creator has given me before I even knew my divine conscious self, before I awakened up to my spiritual journey. I've always been a writer, and I started this writing experience when I was in junior high school. And I have been writing all of my life, writing out my thoughts. So go get your diary, go get your journal, go get your pencils and paper, keep them at hand. Start writing down everything that comes to you. Write it down, put a date beside it. Even you can put a time when it happened. And then go back and look at those things and see how much of your life has become a reality. So, translating my thoughts into written narratives, it pushes me to think out the ideals that's in my head to a much deeper level. It really challenges me to go deeper into a higher understanding of what I have put down on that piece of paper. Number 8, don't count the hours. They don't matter. That's what's wrong with our people. You're sitting around and counting the hours all the time, looking at your watch. Oh, I got so-and-so much time to do this, and I got so much time to do that. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. I always encourage people, be spontaneous, spontaneous. Oh, go for it. Life is in front of you now. Take advantage of it. Think about the last time that you ran out on a treadmill. I think about that. That last time I ran on a treadmill, yes, I think about that. And if I look down at every time and every second that I was on that treadmill, guess what? I probably wouldn't enjoy it. I probably wouldn't enjoy that run on that treadmill because I'm burning myself out, worrying about the time, how much time I got to go, how much time I've been on here. So in turn, this will make everything so much difficult to run. And it will make it too hard to get further to where you need to be. So, stop counting the hours. Jump on what you got to jump on and just go for it. But let me say this. But what if I would have taken a different approach, an opposite approach, from just always checking my time, how long I've been on here, how long I've been running. And then I just plugged on my earphones, strapped on some music, and I just got lost in the music. And I got lost in the moment. And I began to take strides. And I began to take another stride. And I began not thinking about anything. I'm just doing it now. I'm in the motion. I'm in the moment. While resisting any temptation to look down at the timer. If I did this, guess what? I'll probably discover that I enjoyed the run. And I made it a whole lot much further than I would have if I would just kept looking at the time. Counting the hours. Counting those hours just slows you down from reaching your goal. Get your eyes off the clock and put your focus on where you are headed. Number 9, accept help from other people. And that's a hard one. I know myself for many years, I did not want to accept help. I can do it on my own. I want to be independent. You know, I got it. I can handle this. Burn myself out. Because I feel that I had to do it. I had to do everything. I had to come up with the solution and the answers. And so I would burn myself out. Oh, let me help you. No, I got it. I can do it. And knowing somewhere, I wish somebody could take this. But too much pride. Too much pride. So don't let your pride get in the way. Most successful people, they needed help along the way. And that's where they did accept the help. And that's how they got where they are today. And they got as far as long as their journey they are today because they recognized that I needed help. I wish I would have been smarter many years ago. I pushed away help. Today, I'm letting you know I welcome your help. Help me. You'll get to your journey a whole lot quicker. Number 10. Launch a personal website or blog. Get out there and start creating those ideals and allowing people to be able to know all about your life and the things and the wisdom that you have and the knowledge that you have. Maintaining your online presence of yourself, pushing you to a better and a greater version of who you are. Number 11, ignore the social media scoreboard. A lot of people find that hard to do. People explicit and extremely aggravated, whatever you want to call it, version of life. They got the Facebook, they got Instagram, Snapchat, and a whole lot of social media platforms. And we only share the good things. You don't find many people getting out there exposing their dirty laundry, their skeletons in their closet, exposing their weakness, their downfalls, their hiccups. People don't believe in doing that. They want to make people think that they are perfectly whole. They never made mistakes. Because they're afraid to put themselves out there. Hey, I'm wrong. I put me out there. Because it's not going to be through my perfection where you're going to grow, where you're going to learn. It's going to be through my flaws. It's going to be through my mistakes, my hiccups, where you can recognize, hey, somebody else had gone through the same thing, or going through the same thing, or been through the same thing that I'm going through. And this is what's going to help you. My flaws, my mistakes, it's going to be what help you. Not my perfection. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all together. I don't make it right. I never have made it right, even though when I pretended, I was a mess up. So, letting you know all about me, and I'm not comparing myself to be like everybody else, or I'm trying to pretend that I'm that perfect being. And when I do that, it only hurts me. And it hurt everything about me. And I'm not being truthful to myself. I'm not being truthful to the audience that I'm presenting myself to be. Ignore social media. Like me, if you like me. If you don't, it doesn't matter. You don't make me, neither do you break me. I love you anyway. I gotta celebrate the small wins. That's number 12. Appreciating what I am doing in the present gives me the motivation to keep making strides toward my ultimate goal. I am celebrating the small wins. Hey, the big wins, they all good, but even though every step that I take and every step that I make, even if it's a small win or small step, it's getting me closer to my better self and to my goal and my success of becoming my higher version. Number 13, never pretending to know things that you don't know. I learned that early in my journey, in my spiritual journey. Everybody out there was like, they got the truth, they know everything, they got this and they have that and they have this, they got the answers. It was so much debated and foolishness. I'm telling you, stupidity. I'm so glad that my divine self woke me up to knowing that, hey, there's peace when you don't know anything. There's peace, there's wisdom will grow when you admit that I don't have the answers. And when I start admitting that, hey, I don't know anything. I don't know it. And I don't mind telling you, I know nothing. When I start doing that, I became my better self. I start being truthful. I never learn anything if I pretend that I already know it. I would never learn anything if I put out there and say, hey, I know everything. I would never learn anything. Because I never leave myself room to grow, to advance, or to become into the truth. Because I'm blocking that information out that is out there that could be helping me to be able to grow into my higher self. Being truthful to admit that I make mistakes. Being truthful to admit that I don't know it. It doesn't matter. I'm being honest and I want to be authentic and I want you to trust me. I don't have all the answers. I only have what I know is my experiences, what I live, what my gut intuition gives me. Number 14. Embrace failures. We're not perfect beings. We always grow into our higher self. So don't let that shake you up. Don't let people shake you up because they always put a label on you saying that you got to be perfect and you can't make mistakes. Go there. Nowhere. You are human. You are exempt to make mistakes. You will make mistakes. You will make errors. You will fail. But it's how you get up from your falling. It's how you recover from your errors and mistakes. It's how you take that mindset and say, I don't have to lay down in this. I can rise up, learn from my mistakes, and grow into my better self and become a better version of who I am. So, I cannot become my best version of myself by playing it safe, That means I'm going to have to take chances. I'm going to have to step out there in the unknown. I'm going to have to wade in some water that's higher than me sometimes. But I got to trust myself that I'm going to swim through it. And in the process of swimming through it, I'm learning. I'm growing. And I'm not living it safe. Because the only way that I'm going to learn through all my mistakes and all my failures is I'm going to have to test my wings. It's going to keep me flying or floating, or I'm going to fall. But I'm going to believe that I'm going to stay afloat, and I'm going to come out of it. 15. Exercise in the morning and meditating is a very important thing. Once I started doing this in the morning, every morning I get up, I meditate. I do a little exercise. Like I tell y'all, I'm in a little bit in yoga. But I do some exercise. I exercise my body. I exercise my mind. I do morning affirmations. I do morning meditations. And I start doing this every morning. And it don't have to be a whole long, drawn-out thing. Some mornings I might do it 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some mornings I may do it an hour. Depends on my timing. Depends on what my mind right now is needed. And I got to satisfy what my mind needs, because that's what's going to set my tone for the day. So I become far more focused when I'm doing this. Far more relaxed throughout my day. And I'm ready and I'm geared up when I step out of my house. I have my mindset put on. And I'll accomplish my day with success. And I am an overcomer and an achiever. And I don't allow those things that I walk into during the day after I come out of my exercise and out of my yoga or out of my meditation, my affirmations. I don't allow it to suffocate me. That is a great thing. Number 16. Create side projects. Doing something productive outside of work that makes you happy will help you become your greater version of yourself. So whatever it is, it could be an app, it could be a Facebook page or a YouTube page. It could be a film that you're videotaping. It could be an album that you're creating. It could be writing. Like I said, I write. It could be studying or going back to school, learning, because I am back in school studying for my doctorate degree in holistic healing. And it could be anything, whatever that you like doing. It could be getting out in nature. It could be whatever. Find yourself something, a hobby, something that you like doing, and you start doing it. You do it on your nights. You do it on your weekends. You do it during the days when you have free moments. And whoever knows, it could just turn into a full-time job for you. It could become your success. You got to start somewhere, okay? Number 17. Help other people become their best version of themselves. Pay it forward. Don't get all the wisdom and knowledge and all the perfection and growing and looking pretty. Getting all that knowledge and wisdom and shut down. No. Pay it forward. Help someone else along on their journey. Encourage someone else. Motivate someone else. Inspire someone else. Pass along the wisdom. Pass along your knowledge. Pass the baton. Let someone else run the race. Pay it forward. Help them become their greater and better version of themselves as well. Help them to be able to connect to their higher good. And I find that a lasting connections when I build from helping others was greatly benefit, because it always keeps me evolving and keeps moving me forward to another level, another higher level of who I am. So don't hold it in, pass it along. Help other people become their greater and higher version of themselves. Number 18. Launch my MVP early. My most valuable person is myself. If I'm not satisfied with the current version of who I am, or current version of myself, then the quickest way to solve that problem is to begin working toward the better version of me today. That is no right time. There is no right time to get started working on you. And I'm always encouraging you, my dear friends, become a be me. Be your better and greater version of who you are. Become your authentic self. A be me. Simple. B-E-M-E. I'm a be me. And I'm always encouraging everyone that I meet to become a be me. Become your higher and greater self. So to become a be me, become your MVP. It can be tempting to think about the best version of yourself at some intangible point in the future. But I know that one that's in me. I know that one person that's in me. I know destiny. I know that person within me. And I must release her in becoming more successful, doing what she loves. I must encourage her to love herself more than she loves anything or anybody else. I must encourage her. She has to keep growing and becoming and existing as an overall happier person. It's me that's going to make me happy. It's me that's going to be the one that succeeds in my life. It's me. So I have to become my MVP. My most valuable person. And I do that by growing to love myself first and becoming a be me. Now, people will see their current self as the regular season, and they're just waiting for the playoffs to start before giving it their all. You know how they sit around on the sideline, let me see how this is going to work out. Let me see how this is going to go. Then before I jump myself all into it, jump out there, get into it. Go for it. Don't wait for chances. You be your chance. Don't wait for someone to pass you the ball. You come already suited up with your ball in your hand. Say, hey, come on, let's play this game. I got my ball. But if you do it this way, then you'll never run out of growing and evolving and becoming your better self. But if you wait for the best version of you, of yourself to happen, you may miss it. You'll forever be going to looking around for something to please you or something to move you or something to make life happen when you should be out there making life happen for yourself. So don't get stuck with the current version of you. And that's why I said in the beginning, don't settle for become. Don't become stagnant. I become. And that means you are comfortable and you don't want to grow any further. You gotta be coming all the time. Becoming. I'm always evolving, growing. So you may ask, how do I launch the best version of myself? You start now. You start today. You start making the best version of yourself today. You start making progress today. You start doing you. You start being you. You start shutting out other people's opinion of you, other people's advices and their words, other people programming, other people telling you how to live your life. I mean, it's okay to listen to people, but not let them to dominate and control your entire being or putting a marker over top of you or labeling you of what you should be. Let them know, I am me, I'm being me, and you live you. Start today. Ain't no better day than to start being you today. Be you. Be happy. Nobody can be you better than you can be yourself. Did you trust me to tell you that? Did you trust me? Trust me. I will not lie to you. That is how you launch the best version of yourself. You must start making progress today. Don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Sometimes we may need to make a big change in our lives. A big, huge change. It may be overwhelming. It may be fearful. But you never know what progress you can make until you jump in and you make that change. And sometimes you got to make that change in order to unleash, in order to release, in order to let go, in order to move into the best version of ourselves. So trust yourself. Trust the divine creator. Trust your divine conscience. Trust your intuition, your gut intuition. Trust you. Trust the knowledge and the wisdom within you. Trust the truth that's in you. Step out there and say, I am me. And I'm putting myself on display, and I'm going to live my experiences. I'm going to live my expressions. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be nobody else but me. And live your authentic self starting today. You get it? Today. Sometimes, like I said, take that big step now. It may